Good morning, everyone. So, today I'm going to share about our recent launch, which is first of its kind in Asia, right? So, we have recently launched our oral microbiome solution, which again is a part of our system biology platform, Protiva, right? So I'm going to share a bit about it. Before that, let us go back and discuss a bit about the healthcare sector, right? So, if you see, 2 decades ago, human genome was sequenced. We now have a lot of technologies and computers and software in place where we can process and analyze, huge data sets, even quadrillion or petabytes of data sets, right? But again, uh, still we are not able to find solution to our chronic health issue. There's huge economic burden, the financial impact of the you know uh, management of chronic diseases, right? So as to speak, because we are just focusing on managing our you know diseases, right? And when scientific community has been focused on more on DNA, right? The human genome, which has not yielded any results as of now. There are no preventive or curative solutions to actually, address these chronic diseases, more so because, our DNA has a very minor role to play in onset and progression of various chronic diseases. So the DNA does not change, during our life. So even if you're healthy or sick, your DNA remains the same, right? There's something lagging, and even if DNA, your phenotype may tell a risk of a disease, there's some triggers, whether it is nutrition, environment trigger that leads to induction, relapse, or remission cycles, right? And that's what makes us develop a disease, right? And again, uh, even over last few years, we have seen the focus on microbiome, especially gut microbiome, right? And again, there has been a very poor understanding of the role of microbiome because, you know, microbiome has a role to play in virtually, uh, almost 95% of the chronic disease, and even, keeping us away or moving us towards the disease again. But we have been focusing more on taxonomy, not on genes expression, not on the downstream functions, right? So that is again a bigger graph, right? So essentially, we all these, even if you talk of certain bacteria like Fusobacterium nucleatum or P. gingivalis, right? They are petabytes. So what I mean by petabytes are their commensals, but if given a chance based on certain environment, based on environmental trigger, nutrition triggers, right, they can become pathogenic and they can cause disease, right? For instance, P. gingivalis, which is found in our mouth, right? Uh, in 80% of the cases, it is found in everyone's mouth and it doesn't do anything. But obviously, there are certain triggers which makes it pathogenic, which causes disease, right? Uh, Second thing is the quality of the data, right? And the what kind of data, the nature of the data, right? So again, we have been focusing too much of healthcare delivery data, which I think we discussed in our my previous talk with Karan Kumar, right? So we have not yet focused on building molecular data, right? So on certain professional diseases involve a lot of molecular pathways, such as either metabolic or immunological, right, or microbial, right? So there are various pathways which cause this disease, and it is important to understand these molecular pathways, right? Unfortunately, there's not much data around it, and now we have technology to build that data, and that's really very promising, right? Uh, Another important aspect is that even the scientific investigation research, the thousands of papers which are coming, right? Again, uh, first of all, these papers lack validation, performance validation. There's a lot of data they're collecting, there's a lot of correlation happening, but actually causation is not happening. So there's a lot of need of performance validation there. The another point is the hypothesis, right? So we see there are a lot of tests around which says we can understand one gene or one protein, right? But we have to see a holistic view of our body, right? How us interaction happening inside the body impact various things. You have to understand the interaction of the microbiome and the environment, the microbiome, the human body, right? Which makes us develop disease, right? So there's a lot of these things which is keeping us away from solving this uh, a bigger mammoth problem, right? Uh, so coming on to microbiome, right? So there are numerous now solutions around gut microbiome, right? And that's obvious way because gut microbiome has the highest colonization of the microbes living on and inside our body, right? And scientists too have, even companies have adopted a bottom up approach, so that's why we started with gut microbiome. But equally important was is oral microbiome. So there are 100 billion microbes living in our mouth, right? And if you see the oral and the gut microbiome share 45% of the microbiome, right? And you know every day when we consume 1.5 liters of saliva, there's a lot of microbes moving from our mouth to our gut. For instance, Fusobacterium nucleatum is an oral microbiome which is said to, if they are expressing virulence, it's said to cause IBD and even colon cancer, right? So every milliliter of saliva transfer 109 microorganisms, right? So you see, if you are consuming 1.5 liters of saliva every day, how much of micro moving from mouth to gut. So again, there's when the oral microbiome in the mouth is balanced, right? It promotes beneficial function, keeps your oral health well, right? There is no plaque, there's no gingivitis to decay, right? But if the microbiome is imbalanced, right, these all host of issues occur, and there's a lot of inflammatory response inside our mouth, which allows certain bacteria and certain microbial derived metabolites to move to other parts of the body, right? So what happens in mouth does not stay there; it extends to every body part. So oral microbiome dysbiosis is connected virtually with everything: obesity, type 2 diabetes, erectile dysfunction, infertility issues, cardiovascular disease, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, autism, right? Diabetes, then IBD, cancer. So there's a lot of deeper connection, right here, and which have been missed, right? So if we really want to decode everything inside our body, we need to understand every single human and microbial genes expression, right? And again, oral microbiome cannot be missed because there's a lot of impact of oral microbiome on various diseases, and obviously there's a lot of these microbes from mouth which moves to the gut, right? So oral microbiome is equally important as the body's gut microbiome. That's why we did whole last 1 year we have been doing a lot of research on oral microbiome, and we're happy to share that we have built an uh, great product where we, in a similar lines of gut microbiome, we can collect your molecular data related to your oral microbiome, right? Microbes living in our mouth. We convert that data into genes expression, and then using a mathematical model, we convert that into various molecular pathways, biological pathways, and on that form basis of, again, nutrition as medicine, nutrition interventions play a key role in balancing your oral microbiome and overcoming multiple health issues, right? So the product is live now. Anyone who's interested probably can reach out to us, right? So we are decoding our oral microbiome and extracting that microbiome with your microbiome genes expression, right? So things, bugs in your mouth can make you obese, can make you bloated, constipated, so it's not always about certain standard probiotics or tissue probiotics which can help you overcome bloating, constipation, or obesity, or lose weight. It's understand these molecular pathways, these molecular processes inside the body which is happening. That's the key to our health, right? So that's it for today. If anyone is interested, we are excited to have people sign up for this product and collect a lot of data around oral microbiome as well. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much.